As your field works into the restart zone, green flags up in the air. We're underway in Alabama. Working out of turn number 4, back through the tri-oval, Robert Peterson will be about the 5th different leader in just the opening lap of the Talladega Superspeedway. The pole sitter, Anthony Musatti, dropped back. He is now outside of the draft and in big trouble for the driver, the number 49.
We're at coming to 6 laps to go until stage points are rewarded. You're fighting some of these teammates. It really doesn't matter at this point. Oh, that's a late block right there. Look at that move from Kenner.
Rucci came up to block the run. Kenner wasn't having it and cut back down to the inside. But now, because he faulted in that one, now Rucci's linked up with Badger teammates Dingler and McGill, but they cannot get themselves lined up. And now we're going to be seeing them get disconnected. So Rucci in a spot of trouble. Peterson is now caught in the sucker hole, slipping back throughout this field with nobody willing to work with the number 52 cars. He firing down towards turns 1 and 2.
But I am curious. It's definitely intrigued me. Let's
see how this transition.
Yeah, but he's at the very bottom.
Oh, well, so is Kenner, and Kenner's going to get checked up. And that's going to allow Badger race to the point. Critically, Musatti, teammates, now with the top 4.
Musatti did nothing wrong there. Oh, look at that big hip check there from the 52 of Grant Peterson down to Michael Kenner. Musatti did nothing wrong. He kept his spot. He stayed at the bottom. He stayed at the bottom, man. Like, everyone else could have gone above him, but they kind of just pinched Kenner down.
Dingler just gives him enough to get in. Here comes Kenner with the drive out of turn number 4 into the tri-oval. McGill trying to hang on for the stage win. It's going to be a drag race out to the line. This time by, give it to Michael Kenner by about 3 100ths and half a car length. He'll take the stage win. We're 3 wide for the lead.
Big moves right there. Holden McGill gets second. He gets the second most points. He keeps his lead at this time. We'll see if that still remains. We'll see the green flag TV replay system here as we cross the green-white checkered flag at the stripe. Look how close that was. Photo finish. Maybe an example of what we'll see once we get to the line. We'll get to the replay, and the 9 got big time turn by Michael Kenner. Pushes him, touches him, coming out of 2. Big hits, bunch of drivers involved. And the good thing is they all keep it moving. They'll all get it fixed down, pit road. No harm, no foul, they're saying over the radio. 9 does not know why he was just turned. Kenner, wow. I mean, not that, he doesn't ask why Kenner turned him. He's asking how did that even happen? It shouldn't have turned him, but I guess it just was not being hit square in the back of that machine. We see Kenner just kind of down the left side. They weren't completely flush against each other, and that's what happened there. Good look at this damage model. iRacing deploys, and
Peterson dips out. McGill trying to make a lunge to the point of this race. He's going to get around the high side. Is he going to be able to clear for the lead? Not quite. We remain 3 abreast, 3 rows deep as we thunder through turn numbers 3 and 4. McGill, Purcell, Rucci, the drivers from bottom to top. Rucci will be able to get clear this time by. Does he drop down in front of McGill? He's going to go for it. McGill will take the race lead. No, it does not. That's, at the end of the day, what people assume. Apparently, trouble, front straightaway. Big crash in the tri-oval. Musatti hard into the outside wall. And Kenner, I believe, will have escaped that, trying to find who the other driver was that we saw facing the wrong way. I believe that to be Sean Kaiser. Kaiser moves up the block. Musati tried to get around him. They made contact. Noise got collected. That is a heavy shot into the outside wall, and the field did a phenomenal job of making sure that they were not collected in that.
Oh, that's a brutal thought from you right there. I think anyone can win this race still. I think even the 32 machine, Daniel Half, who is last on the inside row right now, could win this race. 3 wide as we come out of 4. Will they get back to the white flag without a caution?
They got to get around through the tri-oval. They're so close to making this happen, and we'll only have 2 yellow flags on the night. There we go. Race is official. White flag, 2.6 miles to go from Dega.
Clean race so far. We're still 3 wide. There's so little room. Who's going to try and make a 4th line and go 4 wide? Could this be a repeat of the calamity we saw in the Talladega race last year?
Down the back straightaway for the final time. This is where it all gets intense, right? You got to make that move now. You cannot afford to wait. Robert Peterson to the middle. Grant Peterson on the bottom. Dalton Wilson up on the top. We're still clean through 3 and 4 as Robert Peterson, pushed by Matt Rucci, still remains clear of everybody else. Robert Peterson will try to jump down to the bottom to cut off Grant Peterson. Out of turn number 4. The drag race is on. Dalton Wilson with a push from the top shelf, trying to get up and around Robert Peterson. Closing in. We got them crashing big time in the tri-oval. No competition. Robert Peterson will take it in a 4 wide finish at the line to steal the race win at Talladega.
As this race got back going underway, wonderful. We got a replay of the wreck at the end of it. Big hit into the tri-oval. Yeah, that's not even 4-1. That's not even 4-3 or 2 wide.
Ooh.
That's a single file finish, if you want to call it that, because Robert Peterson was not side by side the moment he crossed the line.
What a wild way to end out the racing action here tonight. We'll be able to get a look at that big wreck that we had across the line as well. This collected about half the field, working our way around. It all kicked off. Anthony Musati spinning into the infield grass. Spencer Ray got collected and more in an almighty wreck, the big one, part 2, as we crossed the start-finish line.